Hi, my name is D.A. Myers, and I'm the lead web developer and ad strategist here at Myers Marketing Management. And today we're going to talk about search engine marketing, but specifically we're going to be talking about your target audience. There are lots of different things that go into choosing your target audience, but really what you have to start with is kind of like the very first time that you have a conversation with someone. You've got this 20 questions type of thing going on. All right, so how old are you? What do you do for a living? What are the things are you interested in? All of these 20 questions type of game that you're looking to get those answers for, those are the same kind of things that you want to know about your target audience. You want to know what's their age, what are they interested in, what platforms are they on, where do they live, are they in particular neighborhoods, do they go within certain zip codes, or are they just kind of everywhere and sprinkled in between? All of these things are going to start to affect the way that you market to your target audience, and depending on what size, if your target audience is very small, it's very niche, then that's going to start to affect some of your goals. If we're looking at toothpaste, however, everybody kind of uses toothpaste. That is a huge market. Now, do people use it? There's a smaller market for people who use fruit flavored toothpaste. My son is one of them. It's strawberry right now because he's 4 years old. But that is it's a much smaller target audience than the much broader toothpaste mint. Everybody out there and their mother is going to be brushing their teeth. That's a huge audience versus something that's very, very niche. That's going to have an effect on what kind of goals you can be looking to achieve with your marketing efforts. Then finally, we want to make sure that we know what speaks to your target audience. We kind of want to get inside their heads. What are the things that motivate them? Is pricing a motivator? There's a very large group of people out there where pricing is not the lead motivator for those particular members of an audience. They are going to value quality over pricing. They're going to value trustworthiness over pricing. And so these are all things that we need to make sure that we get into the heads of these people that we're trying to reach. But also we need to make sure that we're getting into the heads of our business itself. What are the business goals? Because just as your target audience is going to affect your goals will also affect your target audience. It's a very reciprocal type of relationship there. And so all in all of this is doable. You need to sit down, you need to focus on it. But sometimes it's difficult to sit down and really figure this out, which is why marketing professionals partially just exist in the first place. We're external to your business. We're on the outside and looking in, which is, we can see some things that you wouldn't be able to see yourself. It's not that, yes, we do have training. Yes, we've gone through certifications and gone to school to make sure that we know all of these different things. But really a majority of what we have is that external ability to not be locked down in the weeds. We're not doing the job that you were doing. We're not focused on the employees. We're not focused on payroll. We're not focused on any of those other things for you. Really, the only thing that we're focused on is growing your business. That's why marketing professionals come alongside businesses and partner up, is really because we have that unobstructed view of what is actually going on in your business and what is actually going on with the people that you want to target. And so you're obviously going to get a better ROI. You're going to get some convenience because there's somebody else taking it off of your hands. You're going to be saving time. You're going to be saving money. But really, the biggest part here is the partnership. I can come into any business right now and I can sit there for 30 seconds and tell you what your target audience should be. But it's probably going to be wrong. Truly, the people that are on TikTok right now, they're telling you exactly who your target audience should be. They're wrong. They don't know your business. They don't know the background. They don't know the area in which you live. That takes a partnership. That takes a long-term partnership with a trusted professional, with a group of professionals that can come alongside you. No disrespect to anybody out there that's doing this, that's saying, hey, your target audience should be this. If you're in this industry, this is your target market. Fact is that if there was a single target audience for a single industry, we'd all be fighting over exactly the same people. And there wouldn't be as much competition as there is. But there is that much competition. There is that many people out there with different nuances and niches. So really, if you want to reach out to us, I'd love to answer some questions. I'd love to start conversations with you. Follow our social media. You can get on our website and find our phone number and email address and shoot us a letter. I'd love to talk with you, whether it's to do your marketing, whether it's just to have a conversation deeper than this video. I'd love to. Bring it on, and we'll see you out there.